What's up, YouTube? It's Coach Cory, and get ready for seriously the most amazing fan art of Brawl Stars that you will ever see. If you're looking for a poster or something to put on the background of your phone, or you just love cool Brawl Stars art, this is the video for you. That's right, in this video, I compiled some of the best fan art of all of 2021 for Brawl Stars. Let's freaking do it. And of course, we have a Jet of the Wise art piece, not a comic this time, but look at this amazing looks official artwork of a bunch of jeans. All different types of jeans: golden jean, pirate jean, swamp jean, silver jean. I mean, all the jeans. But really, at first, I thought this was an actual official artwork, especially with the Jean Emporium in the background. It just kind of looked maybe similar to one of the older loading screens, but also, it's really well done. All right, honestly, this is one of my favorite things in Brawl Stars, is just seeing how people change brawlers into something else. In this case, Rift changing all of the robot brawlers into humans in what they could look like here, giving them the personality that, you would sort of think of for that brawler, but in human form. Just honestly really cool. Let's be real. Life can be really hard sometimes, and that's why we play video games, because they're fun and they make us feel good. You know what game is gonna do that for you? Put that sparkle back in your smile. That's right, it's Raid Shadow Legends. You've probably heard it being called the best game of all time, but it's a game that has it all with an amazing amount of champions, over 6 freaking hundred to choose from. What? And they just added an insane new boss, the Hydra, a 6-headed monster with each head being a different boss battle. For example, there's the head of Blight with crazy strong poison, or the head of Mischief, which steals your team's buffs and gives them to all the enemy heads. Plus, there's the heads of Torment, Wrath, Decay, and Suffering. Can you take on 6 heads at once? Oh, and if the biggest, baddest boss in all of mobile game history isn't enough for you, well, there's more. Raid's also giving away a super limited edition champion to every player in the game. All you need to do is log in between now and January 28th for 7 days, and he's yours. Well, what are you waiting for? Download Raid Shadow Legends today with my link down below, or the QR code for mobile or PC. Plus, there's a free gift waiting for you worth $30 for new players, so you don't want to miss out. I'll see you in Raid Shadow Legends. And then here is the Junker family. It looks like Jesse had too much ice cream. But this is just also really cool picture here. I mean, you got Scrappy in the doghouse. They got their little trailer, which, it's the Junker family. I guess being in a junkyard, having a trailer just kind of makes sense. But there's so much detail that went into this. All right, he's not even out yet. Almost. But I just feel like I got to include a little bit of fan art of Fang here, because I'm really excited for him. I don't know about you guys. And of course, it's a really well done drawing. All right, Nana and Dodie skins. I have some really amazing collaboration skin ideas where they combine other games with Brawl Stars, like this Pokemon and Brawl Stars together. I mean, Pokemon was one of my favorite childhood games growing up, so it's really nostalgic for me to just see some of this. And also, it just would be really cool. I mean, of course, I think a lot of us would love to see this sort of real collaboration happen. Get one of these skin ideas. I mean, come on, can you just imagine Snorlax Bruce? That'd be so awesome. Oh, and of course, I'll put the links to all the artists down below. So if you like their art, give them a follow. What about the Undead Trio just partying the night away? I mean, you got DJ Frank. So I feel like Mortis and Ems are also big partiers. It makes a lot of sense in it. Looks cool. What about a little Sandy fan art right before he puts you to sleep? Pooh. The Sandman coming. All right, I kind of thought this was really unique and something I definitely could see happening, at least in Edgar's dreams, where he is the king. Griff works for him, and Coletta's probably mostly the same, maybe a little bit less annoying, I guess. But I guess in this case, she's the jester for him being the king, which also makes sense. What about some art of the minor trio? We got Carl holding up Jackie, holding up Dynamite, all for the canary to mine the gems. Yeah, sure, why not? But to be real, it's also, really well drawn, so of course that's why it's here. What about some Princess Shelly? And in this one, I really like the words are hard. The color style is what I was trying to say. I just feel like it's a little bit more unique, and it looks really nice. It just kind of flows. And here's another unique art style I feel like you don't see quite as often. Piper taking a walk in the snow and meeting Rico for the first time, perhaps, or if Brawl Stars was real life. Carl June again, but honestly, dude, this just looks really cool. It feels like the entertainment trio, like if they were in California, perhaps, and I could see them being in California too. I mean, it just is fitting for a lot of them. They just kind of have like that LA or San Diego vibe, I guess. All right, Navigator Colette and Dark Lord Spike. I kind of feel like this is the classic. Any post with M's, she's always loving or chasing after something. I just said M's, I meant Colette's. What am I saying? Dude, I mix up names so much in my videos. I'm doing so much. Anyways, Colette and Spike are in so many art posts together, but Dark Lord Spike is like, this just feels like an especially cute post. I don't know. What about some Brawloween? We got Count Pangula and Princess Shelly, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, possibly on an altar, but Shelly takes it into her own hands. Okay, this one feels like one you could just put up in your background as like your poster, put it on the wall. Seriously, epic fight. El Primo and Edgar just going at it. And like, honestly, it looks like it's in like high definition. So really well done. What about the two favorite coworkers? And I'm not sure if Edgar is just like modeling possibly some new merchandise that Griff is selling here, but it's also based off, you know, this awesome scene in SpongeBob. These are kind of like posters or like profile pictures in art form for Rosa, and then of course Sprout. And I can never help feel like Sprout doesn't look a little bit creepy, but if you think about it, he is kind of just like a vegetable in a machine, so with a post-it note. So it is kind of, but and B, who looks stunning. What about all the Christmas skins together? I always do think it's cool to combine a ton of different like skins in one image, and in this case, of course, it's holiday themed. But I mean, it's clean. There's a lot of little details, so you can tell there was a ton of effort and time put into this. Here we got Coco Rosa enjoying the beach, and Buzz. I don't know if he's not being a lifeguard. I don't know what just happened in the background, but it's probably Buzz's fault. Yeah. All right, this one is kind of like a comic, but it's more like just a collection of stuff that a bunch of different brawlers did together during the Brawl days, which, I mean, there's so much that went into this. It's just really cool to see, and it's nicely done. Okay, this one is just really cute, but it's also really well done. Two different art styles for Piper and Tara having a little Valentine's affair. Sorry, Rico, get out of the picture. It's now Piper and Tara. Let's go. All right, this one honestly feels like a really cool possible background poster. I mean, honestly, probably most of the art in this video is like good for background posters, but it also giving me like some Dragon Ball Z vibes, like Tara's really powering up and gaining more powers. I'm not sure what kind of eye that is, but maybe that's her special eye. Actually, I don't know, but it definitely looks cool. What if Barley's Bar was in maybe a more rundown place or just totally different environment? Could be like this. Honestly, one reason I really like this art is just because I feel like it's a very different art style than a lot of the others. It's really nice to see variety. And plus, there's like a lot of little details here and there, like possibly Daryl over here. Of course, there's more, but if you want to see it, pause and find out. Okay, Lo-Fi Girl Colette. Don't know if I said Lo-Fi right, but seriously, this is one of my most favorite pieces of art already. I mean, just an original take on the classic, like, you know, browsing YouTube music in the background playlist that you always see. That girl, but Brawl Stars version. Also, you got like Spike and Sprout masks, like other Brawl Stars stuff hanging around. I mean, honestly, it's just really well done and just a nice take on something else. Point of view, you're a safe and heist. Actually, though, and honestly, it's just like really nice shading, and I don't feel like people draw Tara's shadows much. It's kind of like a, hey, they're real characters, possibly. But yeah, I just feel like it's something you don't see art of very often, and it just kind of gives it to life. Like, you know, maybe these shadows have their own personalities, or maybe they're real other, like, assassin Tara card dealers in a different realm. Here's a unique one. Brawlers drawn with their voice actors. Honestly, that's pretty freaking cool. There are people behind these brawlers making them come to life, and here we are. We can, you know, sort of put them together. It just kind of gives more to the picture. What about this? We got some Christmas or holiday gift giving here going on between Jesse and Belle, and Amber giving Nita a gift. Also, Sandy fell asleep, and I guess, did Sandy give Penny some sand? He probably had it in his pocket. And also, Gail giving Mr. P a present, which of course is very fitting for Gail, but also Mr. P probably just totally forgot. Too busy bossing them around, I guess. Now, you guys might have seen this one in a prior video or somewhere else, but I just really think this is a really unique one and cool, kind of like Minecart Madness, but biology take. And there's a lot of little details if you pause and take a look. What about this? Piper drawn in 10 different art styles, first their own, and then just a bunch of different, you know, collaborations, which is really cool. And honestly, I don't know if it's just because it's Piper, but like she fits the art style of all those different like collaboration areas really well. Actually, it's kind of surprising. Or hey, just give the artist props, really. All right, I feel like there probably is a lot of Colette fan art, but I really like this one. I just feel like it's really clean. And you still get a little bit of like the creepy Colette with like the spiky teeth, but it's not overdone, which is nice for a change. If you enjoyed this, check out more amazing Brawl Stars fan art right over there. I'm sure you'll also enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. And hey, make sure links to follow the artist down below.